So the next question is overall, like we have to find the median of two sorted arrays. So like what are two sorted arrays is like we have num1 and num2, then the size should be, for num1 it should be m and for num2 it should be n. So here we have to just return the median of these two sorted arrays. We are also given that overall runtime complexity should be O log m plus n. Then we are given with an example, basically two example. So the first one includes like nums1 1 3, num2 is equal to 2. Then the output should be 2, as merged array will be 1 2 3 and median is 2. Similarly here also 1 2 3 4, then 2.5, which is the median. So let's begin this code. So starting with the solution, we have written the code double find median sorted arrays vector int and nums1 vector int and nums2. So what it does is like two sorted vectors nums1 and num2 is returned by double median. Like basically it returns nums1 and nums2 will return the double median. Okay, so the next line of code we have written is like if size of num1 is greater than number 2, then we return the reversed function, like reversed arguments, because as we like only perform binary search on the smaller array to keep the space minimum. So what we basically did here is swap them by calling the function again with reversed arguments. In next code line we have just x and y like this stores the length of num1 and num2. int x is equal to nums1 size, nums2 size. So it basically stores the length. Now in the next code, next line, we are setting up the binary search on nums1. So here we will low will be 0, and which will be the starting index, and high will be x, which is the ending index, which will be equal to size of nums1. Then we will start the while loop. So while low is smaller equal to high, so like we are using while loop to just perform the binary search on nums1 until we find the correct partition. Then int partition x equal to low plus high divided by 2. Then partition y is equal to x plus y plus 1 divided by 2 minus partition x. So here we are finding partition index for both the arrays. Okay, so partition x is the index to partition number 1, and partition y is to partition in nums2, so that like left side of both arrays contain half the total elements. So next comes is this line of code. So here we have first written max left x, so it is the largest element in the left part of nums1. So if partition x is equal to 0, then there is nothing on the left. Then so we set the max left is equal to minimum integer, anti-min, this one. This is the conditional operator. So similarly in the minimum right x, so this is the smallest element in the right part of nums1 partition x. So if partition is equal to x, there is no right part, so we set minimum right x is equal to int max. So next we will come on the if operator. So we will check if partition is correct or max left x is small or equal to max right y. It ensures that largest element in the left part of nums1 is smaller than smallest element in the right part of nums2. So if like maximum left y is smaller or equal to minimum right x, so this ensures that the largest element in the left part of nums2 is smaller than the smallest element in the right part of nums1. So if both the conditions are satisfied, we have found the correct partition. That's the purpose of this this code of line. Max left y is small or equal to minimum right x, and this one. These are the two conditions. Then if you look at the next line of code, so here like we have to check if x plus y divided by 2 should be is equal to 0, like there should be no remainder. So basically it is checking that if it is even. So if x plus y is even, then the median is the average of two middle elements. So so if this condition is true, then return max of max left x, max left y plus minimum right x comma minimum right y. So divided by 2.0. So it basically means that median for even length cases. So the middle elements are maximum of max left x and max left y. So and there if it's divided by 2, then so this line basically calculates the median of two sorted arrays if the sum like if the total length is even. So else it will return the maximum of max left x and max left y. So this else return is basically median for the odd length case. So here the median is simply the largest element in the left partition. Okay, then comes the else if max left is greater than minimum right y. Okay, so yeah, if max left x is greater than minimum right y here, then high is equal to partition x minus 1, which means like it means we have too many elements on the left side of nums1, so we move left, which is what this code exactly does. Minus 1, we are moving to the left. High. Then there was the else if, then else if the condition is reversed, then we have which means then it means that like there are too many elements on the right side of nums1, so we move to the right. So for that case we have used plus sign. Rho is equal to partition x plus 1, and in the end if the loop exists without finding a solution, then we will throw invalid argument that input arrays are not sorted. So have was basically the solution for median of two sorted arrays.